It is Women's History Month, and we are celebrating by showcasing local female entrepreneurs that both are at Cardiff's Farmers Market. So joining me right now is Laura Bach with, of course, your business with is Ollie's Cookies, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have Brianna Cusick with Pearl's Craft Granola. And so I just want to thank you both for joining us this morning, especially when you both have these great businesses that we want to make sure that we highlight. So Laura, we'll start with you, and if you could just tell us a little bit about your journey and how it is that you came to start Ollie's.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ollie's Cookies was created to spread autism awareness, one delicious cookie at a time. And so I left my job as a chef when Ollie was 3 years old. And when it was time for me to go back to work to earn some income for us, I went back to my roots and I created a plant-based cookie. And I share my passion for baking with my passion for spreading autism awareness, and that's what I do. So I go out to farmers markets. We have an online store, and I talk to people about autism.
What have been some of the challenges of starting a business from scratch, so to speak, that you've encountered, or maybe even some of the things that you've enjoyed the most?
Right. Okay. Well, I would tell you probably starting a business has been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I have 4 kids, and this is really hard. Yeah. So trying to find the balance, between raising Oliver, he's on the spectrum, and that's a job in itself. Yeah. So being able to have the time to bake all the cookies, do all the packaging, and Ollie does the art on my bags too. So trying to get him to focus on helping me create the bags. It's been a challenge, but I would say it's probably the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Being able to support myself, and be able to, I bake everything I have in my home. Yeah, so
that's awesome.
That's probably the biggest gift that I can do.
And for Brianna, for you with Pearls, you guys have, again, putting out something that is obviously so unique to what it is that you guys do. What sort of challenges do you think that you face, and not only starting that business, but also maybe some of those rewards that you feel as well too?
It's definitely working with my son. My 12-year-old is just, he goes with me to the markets, and seeing him grow, like seeing myself, but just seeing my kid get more confidence and learning these sales and talking to people is just, and the money, counting the money, that's pretty cool.
And what exactly do you think is the best part about what it is that you sell? The best thing that you offer to customers?
Well, I think it's like a homemade granola that like your mom or your grandma would have made, but I make it without refined sugar. And then I like to take a dessert that people enjoy and make it into granola form.
Before we go, I do want to get both of you to answer this question. The number one thing that you would tell either someone who is in their teens or maybe looking for that second career, the best advice, the number one thing you would tell them about starting their own business?
Well, don't dilly-dally. Like, just get there, get in, ask everybody for help, because people want to help you, and they want you to succeed.
Okay. Laura?
Yeah, I would agree with Brianna on that one. And then I would say, don't start too big. Don't invest a lot of money. Take it slow. Do it at, you don't have to start, investing. You don't have to start pouring a ton of money into it. Just get the word out. Go on social media, and start small.
Well, and real quick, where can folks go to find both of you?
I'm at Cardiff Farmers Market on Saturdays, 10 to 2.
Yeah, I'm also at Cardiff Farmers Market, 10 to 2 on Saturdays.
You'll find both of these businesses as well as others there on Saturdays, and we will see you guys after the break. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.